Hi guys, Dazzie here with another episode of my showcase series. This time it is episode 24, and today I'm going to be showcasing the Fourth World key issue comic books in my personal collection. I got a lot of good keys here guys, and they come from the master, Jack Kirby. Let's start with the book that started it all, and that is Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 133. This is a great issue. This is the introduction of what would be referred to as the Fourth World, where New Genesis and Apocalypse replace the Asgardian gods after Ragnarok. Now it's also the first appearance of a key villain, and that is Morgan Edge. He first appeared on screen in Smallville, then the Supergirl TV show, and more recently, Superman and Lois. It's also the first appearance of the Intercan group, and they appeared on the Lois and Clark The New Adventures of Superman TV show. Like I said, this is the first published work at DC by what I consider the master, Jack Kirby. A great issue. I got this for free. It was a gift on Christmas Day 2017 from the wife. Pretty high grade too. Looks fantastic in the Mylar. Look at that artwork guys. So we go from 133, and you probably guess what's coming next. The big boy book. This is Superman's Pal, Jimmy Olsen, issue 134. You know the book guys, it's the first cameo appearance of Darkseid, or Darkseid as he's known, who is Uxas, U-X-A-S. Now again, he has appeared on Smallville. He is about to appear in Zack Snyder's Justice League cut. And we are supposedly getting a New Gods film where a lot of these books are going to become really relevant and go up in value in my opinion. Gorgeous Neil Adams artwork guys. And I picked this up at my only appearance at a live auction. This was at the Stroud auction rooms. Basically you were bidding, just lifting your hand in the air and lots would come up, and phone calls would, just when you thought you'd won a book, a bid would come in on the phone and you'd lose out. Anyway, I picked up a big Jimmy Olsen lot, and this was part of it, and I ended up paying £5.72 for this book. It's probably only about a 3.5 to a 4.0, but it's mine. Massive character, Darkseid or Darkseid, and I think from what I gather, I reckon he would take down Thanos. But I've just been watching an animated death match between the two to see who would win, and they said Darkseid as well. So we move on to one of the series that the Fourth World ran through, and that is Forever People. The one big key that I am missing is Forever People issue number 1, the first full appearance of Darkseid, and I will get it, and it's going to be this year. But I do have Forever People issue number 2. And this is the first appearance of Dazzie. And he's the chief counselor to Darkseid. And again, he is going to make an appearance in Zack Snyder's Justice League cut. It's also the first appearance of Mantis, who is Mandy Celestine, a powerful member of Darkseid's elite. I picked this up in February of 2017 for £2.99. This book will get hot. Up next we have issue 3 of Forever People. And this is the first appearance of Glorious Godfrey. And the first appearance of the Justifiers team, Darkseid's Mercenary Force. £3.79 I paid for this one. Look at this artwork, it's stunning, isn't it? That was in February of 2017 from eBay. Up next, issue 4 of Forever People. And this is the first appearance of a character called Sonny Sumo. And the Sandman backup story by Joe Simon and Jack Kirby is reprinted from Adventure Comics issue 85 in this issue. Picked this up at the local antique centre for £3. Moving on. Issue 5. Another fantastic cover. And this is the first appearance of Lonar, a solitary new god. Also the first appearance of Thunderer, who is one of the New Gods' horses. The second appearance of Sonny Sumo. And this is the first mention of anti-life equation, an undiscovered formula of emotions to destroy free will. I've got a feeling that will play if that new God film finally turns up. And to round off the keys for Forever People with Me, I think this one is going to really take a boost up as well. This is Forever People issue 11. And this is the first appearance of De Violence, the Pursuer, a highly effective hunter under Darkseid's command. This is probably my most recent pickup, and that was in the middle of 2019 for £2.99. Okay, so that's Jimmy Olsen and Forever People out of the way. Now we move over to one of my favourite series, and that is Mr. Miracle. And the New Gods film is supposedly going to be about Mr. Miracle and Big Barda, their romance and their attempt to escape Apocalypse and Darkseid's minions. So up first we have the big boy. This is Mr. Miracle, issue number 1. Pretty darn high grade as well, I would say. And like I say, the first appearance of Mr. Miracle was scot-free. The first appearance of Oberon, his sidekick, and the first appearance and death of the original Mr. Miracle, who was Thaddeus Brown. Also, there's a villain in this called Steel Hand, first appearance. Good read. Picked this up in Cheltenham, the True Believers Comic Festival in 2019 for £15, which was a bargain. And I've graded this around about a 6, but I reckon it could be a 7+. I'm very harsh. So that's Mr. Miracle 1. Oh, and then I have a second copy. This is lower grade, but they pair up nicely. And I paid £25 for this one. And that was in the back end of 2017 at the Excelsior's comic shop in Bristol. Then we move over to a book that is getting a bit of heat at the moment because Granny Goodness is in the Justice League, Zack Snyder cut. And this is Mr. Miracle issue 2. This is another high grade book, and I mean high grade. This could be 8+. I paid $16.99 for this on eBay in early 2018. There she is, Granny Goodness. Yeah, and Granny Goodness appeared in Smallville. We've also got the first cameo appearance of Dr. Bedlam. The second appearance, of course, of Mr. Miracle and Oberon. Great issue. Been seeing rumblings about Kathy Bates perhaps playing Granny Goodness. That would be a perfect casting for me. Or Kathleen Turner. Why not Kathleen Turner? Let's stick her in the mix. Up next, we got Mr. Miracle issue 3. A recent pickup, middle of last year, for £11.25. This is the first full appearance of Dr. Bedlam, a scientist whose area of study is terror. Okay, like I say, third appearance of Oberon and Mr. Miracle. And of course, Mr. Miracle is the son of Highfather. It's crazy, really. Mr. Miracle can't die, but he can escape from anything. Doesn't matter if he escapes, he can't die. Next, another big book. I spoke about Mr. Miracle and Big Barda's love romance. This is Mr. Miracle issue number 4. Love this cover. Love it. Look at the colours on that. Oh my days. Don't get better. Like I say, the first appearance of Big Barda was Barda Free, a highly skilled warrior and love interest of Mr. Miracle. It's also the third appearance of Dr. Bedlam. I've actually got 2 of those as well. Picked the second one up, I think, for £20. I've actually got a coverless one as well. I picked up for 50p. I'm sure that'll sell. That'll sell. Up next, Mr. Miracle, issue number 5. And this is the first appearance of Verman Wunderbar. Okay, and the second appearance of Big Barda. Paid £5 for this at the Collectomania Con in the middle of 2018. Up next, another big book. These characters have been confirmed for the New Gods movie. This is Mr. Miracle issue 6. This is a book that I gave away. I had a second copy. I gave one away for my 1,000 subscriber competition. Great issue. Look at these covers, guys. Stunning. This is the first appearance of the female Furies team. who is Bernadette, Lashina, Mad Harriet, and Stomper, and they're all trained by Granny Goodness to be warriors for Darkseid. They have actually appeared in the Smallville TV show. It's also the first appearance of Funky Flashman, a parody of Stan Lee. Great issue, guys. And rounding off my Mr. Miracle keys, we have issue 7. This was one of the first Mr. Miracle books I picked up. This was in the middle of 2016. This is the first appearance of a character called Kanto. Kanto. Not the new Kanto, but this Kanto is known as Uliathin, and it's also the first appearance of Lump. Just can't beat silver and bronze covers, guys, can you? And then finishing up, guys, I'm going to show you the last big series, including the Fourth World, and that is the New Gods. And I've got the big boy book. This is New Gods issue number 1. Great issue. Like I say, the first appearance of the New Gods race. It's the first appearance of Orion, who is the son of Darkseid. The first appearance of High Father, who is Izziat, the inheritor, leader of the New Genesis. First appearance of Metron, the Boom Tube inventor. We've seen the Boom Tube in the Justice League movie. The first appearance of Kalibak, Orion's half-brother. First appearance of Light Ray, who was Solace. Of course, the first appearance of the Parademons. We've seen them in the Justice League movie. And we've got the first appearance of New Genesis and Apocalypse, the planets. And finally, the first appearance of the Mobius chair. So much goodness in this book. I paid £22.95 for this. This was in the middle of 2018. It's pretty low grade. But when it arrived, it was pitch black. The back cover was literally black. But it came up really sweet with a good little pencil eraser. I've cleaned it up as good as I can. Glad to have it. Up next, another big book. New Gods issue number 2. And I paid £1.31 for this off the legend. That is Car Boot Tony. And if you haven't seen Car Boot Tony, check out my playlists. There's a little section just dedicated to the legend. He sells all the books down the car boot. He came to my house with this one. And this is the second full appearance and first cover appearance of Darkseid. So it's a huge book, guys. Okay. First cameo appearance of the Deep Six team, Darkseid's mercenary force that respawn when killed. The first cameo appearance of Slig, and the first appearance of Brola. Yeah, he was like the comic book Santa. Tony turned up at my house with so many good keys. I think I picked up the first Taskmaster for a quid off him as well that day, including a lot of this run. This is New Gods issue number 3. And this is the first appearance of the Black Racer, who is William Willie Walker, the physical embodiment of death. £1.31 for that as well. Moving on. New Gods again, issue number 4. And this is the first appearance of Essak, a brilliant, deformed scientist that is one of Darkseid's elite. And the second cameo appearance of Slig. Up next, lower grade this time. We got some pen on permanent marker on the front cover, but I'm not going to turn it away for £1.31. This is New Gods issue number 5. There we go, guys. I cleaned it up best I could. This is the first appearance of Fastback and the first full appearance of Slig. Tone was there, I told you. He kept on delivering. And he delivered me a really nice copy of New Gods issue number 7. Oh my days. Looks fantastic in the Mylar. This, of course, you guys, you know, is the first appearance of Stephen Wolf, Darkseid's uncle. And we've seen him already in the first Justice League incarnation. He's about to return with a new body armor in the Zack Snyder cut. It's also the first appearance of Tigra, the ex-wife of Darkseid and mother of Orion. Could well see that character down the line. First appearance of Hegra, the mother of Darkseid. Sure, we'll see that as well. And the first appearance and death of Avia. It's the origin of Orion and the origin of the New Gods race. This is a very expensive book in this grade we're talking 3 figures. I would say, you know, I'm so harsh on my grades. I've graded this about a 6.5, but this could easily be an 8, I think. Up next, we've got New Gods, issue number 8. And this is the first appearance of Sully, Darkseid's first wife and mother of Kalibak. Look at these covers. Stunning. £1.31 again. And rounding off my Fourth World Keys, guys. Another book that was very hot a little while ago and still got a bit of heat to it is New Gods, issue number 9. I bought this one on eBay actually for £4.84. That was in the October of 2019. This is the first appearance of Forager, one of many humanoid bugs that live beneath the surface of New Genesis. It's also the first appearance of the All-Widow and the first appearance of Eve Donner. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, All-Widow has been confirmed for the New Gods movie. I would think Forager is not far behind. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. A lot of good keys there. I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned. I've got a lot of showcases still to come. Bye for now. Like and subscribe.